Hi, it's Jen Gilbert. And lately, when I tell people the types of returns that I'm getting from my portfolio these days, they seem a little bit taken back. And quite honestly, I don't blame them. At one point in my life, I thought between a 12 and a 15% return wasn't all that bad either. But now, with a little bit of help from the Vertical Research Advisory, I see anywhere from between 50 to 100% annual return, sometimes even more. So, what is it within the VRA letter, the Vertical Research Advisory, that makes it so special? Well, for me, the most important aspect to the VRA as an investor is that I have the inside access to the editor of the VRA, Kip Herriage's investment portfolio. And I can replicate every move that he happens to make within this particular portfolio year after year after year. I can buy when he buys. I can sell when he sells. In the past, he's even given suggestions on returns that have yielded over 1,000% in returns. And I'll say that one even turned my husband's head. So, why do I follow Kip? And why is the VRA letter within Crash Proof Prosperity a viable alternative to what you might be doing right now? Well, first of all, his experience and record does speak for itself. As a former Wall Street advisor with over 15 years of experience, he has managed millions and millions of dollars for both individuals and companies with a consistent return of anywhere between 50 and 100%. And he does currently believe that he very well could be sitting on the stock of the century. Crash Proof Prosperity has absolutely no conflicts of interest that have plagued and will continue to plague Wall Street and most of the financial industry. Here we have no constraints as to what we can and cannot invest in. It is through the education of the VRA letter that I've had the opportunity to diversify into both physical gold and physical silver, something I can tell you that I would have never been able to do if I was solely going by the recommendations of my past financial advisor. When asking him about his thoughts on physical gold and physical silver, he told me it was a poor decision for my investment portfolio and not to do it. And I can say I am so glad that I decided to go with my instincts instead of his. Now, what might also help you to know a little bit about the Vertical Research Advisory and Crash Proof Prosperity is the research process that goes into every single pick within this particular portfolio. After a company has been selected as an interesting investment possibility, Crash Proof Prosperity speaks with hundreds of company insiders and industry experts each and every year. And not only does Crash Proof Prosperity speak and meet with these top insiders, they're also doing the research on the competition and analyzing their moves and techniques to see if this investment opportunity is going to be a sound one, a good one for the readership as a whole. Now, this is the approach that allows Crash Proof Prosperity to find companies that fall well below the radar, so to speak. And as a member of Crash Proof Prosperity, you get the timely updates and analysis of these particular companies, and then you get to make the decision if the recommendations are going to be good for you, your family, and your long-term and short-term investing goals. And that's when you take your action. And if all of this was not enough to subscribe to the VRA letter, Gerald Celente has also now partnered with Kip, and his Trends Journal publication is also included in the Crash Proof Prosperity program. You'll hear Gerald Celente several times a month to be the most trusted name in trends research today. Now, I could go on and on why taking a look at Crash Proof Prosperity is a great idea, but I'm going to stop right now. Come by, enter your name, enter your email, and get the in-depth information that you need to make the decision if the VRA letter and Crash Proof Prosperity is going to be a good resource for you and your investments. Look, we happen to be in a $52 trillion transfer of wealth right now. The VRA letter is positioning you. It's helping you to position to be in the right place at the right time. Don't miss out on that and the possible stock of the century. I'll see you in the inside and make it a terrific day.